Today I started asking my student what exactly he was learning in math. He said he was actually going back into math class, so he wasn't exactly sure what he wanted to review before he went back into math class. His school scheduling is different. So I started with him asking some algebra, such as x plus 3 equals 5. He got that fairly easily, so I jumped immediately to asking him if he wanted to move on to harder questions, such as solving for squares, or he wanted to learn how to graph better. He said he wanted to learn how to do harder math algebra problems, so I agreed, but first I asked him to graph x plus 3. He could not. So I decided that it was best to teach him how to graph first. So I told him to first look at the y-intercept and then plot this point first. And then I told him to break down the slope into rise and run, aka to go up 2 and over 1 when graphing. Then draw the line. It took him a while, but he was able to understand this. And then instead of moving on to the harder math that I was talking about before, I instead started to give him a little bit more difficult problems, such as 2 over 3x plus 10 over 5 x minus 3x minus 7. And then I figured out he had trouble adding and subtracting fractions. So I gave him a quick crash course on that. In the end, I'm going to conclude that he is not exactly too sure where he is in math. And I'm not exactly sure exactly how much he knows in math either. I do know that he struggles in fractions a little bit. He does know how to graph linear functions. He does not. I've not gotten to gauge if he knows anything about squares or cubes yet, but it seems like for now he, or she quite frankly, I'm not exactly sure what gender my student was. It seems like they need more practice on the basics of algebra and fractions even. Maybe even multiplying and dividing fractions first before moving on to anything harder.